वेलकम स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम लोग इंटरमीडिएट के एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक को पढ़ने वाले हैं। आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे एक अपने टॉपिक मैट्रिसेज को डिस्कस करने वाले हैं। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं मैट्रिसेज को। तो हमारा आज का टॉपिक है मैट्रिसेज। क्लियर दिख रहा है स्टूडेंट्स? ओके। तो आज स्टूडेंट्स पहले हम लोग सीखेंगे मैट्रिसेज होता क्या है, हम लोग इसको पढ़ते हैं क्यों हैं, क्यों स्टडी करते हैं मैट्रिसेज चैप्टर को। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले इसके डेफिनेशन को देखते हैं। इसकी हम देखते हैं डेफिनेशन क्या होता है। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, मैट्रिसेज एक्चुअल में हमारे पास कुछ एलिमेंट्स हों तो उन एलिमेंट्स को कितने रोज और कितने कॉलम में एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं, इसी अरेंजमेंट का जो सेट बनता है उसी को हम लोग बोलते हैं मैट्रिसेज। मीन्स वी कैन सी दैट मैट्रिसेज इज अरेंजमेंट ऑफ mn एलिमेंट्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ m rows and n columns. Okay, so we can write here a set of mn elements arranged in m rows and n columns is called matrices or matrix is called matrix. Here we have written term matrix. Matrix is singular form. Under matrix we read different types of matrix. So the plural form of matrix is matrices. Okay, so students, according to definition we have written here a set of mn elements arranged in m rows and n column is called matrix. Okay, now how we can represent the matrix? Now we should see representation. So students, here we have taken mn elements, so and we have m rows and n columns, means we will arrange mn elements in m rows and n columns. Now see how. So let we have elements a11, a12, a13 up to a1n, because it is first row and it is nth column, so it starts from first row and ends at nth column. Now we should start second row, that is a21, a22, a23, and at last it is a2n. Now it is m1, because it is mth row and first column. am1, am2, am3 up to amn. Okay students, here we have m rows and n columns. Now if we count these elements, then these number of elements will be mn. So the order of this matrix is m cross n. It is read as m cross n. If we have m rows and n columns, then we can write order m cross n. M cross n represents order of matrix. Okay, it represents order of matrix. Now students, we can say If we know the order of any matrix, then we can find the number of elements. Simply we multiply number of rows with number of column, that will be mn, and mn is number of elements. Okay, so if we have given any matrix and it is also known that how many rows or columns are there, now we can find the number of elements in that particular matrix. Okay, now students, we should discuss some problems based on the definition of matrix, and in that problem we will calculate the number of possible order related to that particular element. So we should go towards the next step. Now students, we should note down the question related to number of elements and order. So now we should erase this and note down the question. What is the question? Question is, in how many ways, if question is, if a matrix has 12 elements, what are the possible orders? What are the possible orders? What are the possible orders? Okay, students, we will solve this problem, and next problem will be for solving you. Okay, so see carefully the solution of this question, because next question will be based on this question. So it is very important to see carefully this problem. So students, here number of elements is equal to 12. So we have to find out possible orders of that particular matrix. Students, as we have discussed earlier that if there are 12 elements in any matrix, then what are the possible order? We can find the possible order by getting the factors of 12. Okay, so factor of 12 is, that is 2 into 2 into 3. We can write it as 2 square is into 3. Okay, 12 is written as 2 square into 3. We will factorize the given number in the prime factors. So we can write it 2 square into 3 to the power n, 3 to the power 1. Now number of possible orders, very important. How we can find the number of possible orders? We can find the number of possible order by adding 1 to the power of prime factors. That is, here the power of 2 is 2, so add 1 to this power and add 1 to power of 3, that will be 1 plus 1. Now multiply this, this is 3 and this is 2, so it is 6. Now number of possible order will be 6. So students, we have got 6 possible order. Now we should find that what is the value of that possible order. So we can write the value of that possible order as, because we know that factor of 12 can be 12 and 1. We can write 12 comma 1. Second order will be interchanging of 12 and 1, that will be 1 comma 12. Here 12 will be number of rows and 1 will be number of column. In this case 1 will be number of rows and 12 will be number of columns. Okay. Now next factor of 12 is, that is 3 comma 4. Okay. After interchanging we will get here 4 comma 3. We have got 6 ordered. Now we have remaining 2 order, that is 6 comma 2, and after interchanging this we can get 2 comma 6. So number of possible order of elements in which number of elements is 12 is 6, and value of that possible order is 12 comma 1, 1 comma 12, 3 comma 4, 4 comma 3, 6 comma 2, 2 comma 6. Okay, it is the form of order pair. Now we can write it in the form of order, that will be 12 comma 1, second will be 1 cross 12, third will be 3 cross 4, fourth will be 4 cross 3, fifth will be 6 cross 2, and sixth will be 2 cross 6. These are the possible order of any matrix having 12 elements. So students, if you have any problem with number of elements in any matrix and you have to find out the number of possible order, rule is first factorize the given number of elements in the form of prime numbers. After factorization in the form of prime number, increase the power of prime factors by 1. In this case we have 2 to the power 2, increase power 2 by 1, that will be 2 plus 1, and increase power of 3 by 1, that will be 1 plus 1. Now what is 2 plus 1? That is 3, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So 3 into 2, that will be 6. So number of possible order is equal to 6. Now we have written that possible order pair, that are 12 comma 1, 1 comma 12, 3 comma 4, 4 comma 3, 6 comma 2, 2 comma 6. Okay, in the order form we can write it to 12 cross 1, 1 cross 12, 3 cross 4, 4 cross 3, 6 cross 2, and 2 cross 6. Now you should try a question. स्टूडेंट्स, अब हम आपको एक क्वेश्चन देंगे जो कि इसी रूल के बेसिस पे होगा, और आप लोगों को वो क्वेश्चन ट्राई करना है, और उसके बाद मैं उसको यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन करूँगा क्वेश्चन को, लेकिन सबसे पहले आपको ट्राई करना है उस क्वेश्चन को। ठीक है, तो चलिए यहाँ पे नोट करते हैं हम उस क्वेश्चन को, और वो क्वेश्चन आपको करना रहेगा। उसके बाद हम आपको कोशिश करना है, आपको ज़रूर, आपको आ जाएगा तो बहुत अच्छा, नहीं आता है तब हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे, आप उसको सीखिएगा। ठीक है, ओके। नाउ क्वेश्चन इज दैट इफ अ मैट्रिक्स हैज 7 elements, what are the possible orders? Okay, what are the possible orders? So students, try to solve this question. Okay students, आपको ये क्वेश्चन खुद से सॉल्व करने के लिए कोशिश करना है। मैं आपको कुछ समय देता हूँ इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए, और आप इसको कोशिश करिए, उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पे डिस्कस करूँगा। जो भी आपको डाउट्स होगा वो यहाँ पे क्लियर हो जाएगा। ओके, लेकिन आपको सबसे पहले इसको ट्राई करना है। ओके, ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो आपने अब तक इस क्वेश्चन को खुद से लगा लिया होगा और जिन स्टूडेंट्स को ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में प्रॉब्लम हुई है या जिनको कुछ डाउट्स है वो अब यहाँ पे डिस्कशन देख सकते हैं, डाउट उनका क्लियर हो जाएगा। ओके, चलो शुरू करते हैं। तो हमारे पास यहाँ इस क्वेश्चन में नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स कितने हैं? सो वी शुड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इज इक्वल टू 7। नाउ फैक्टराइज द 7। सो प्राइम फैक्टर ऑफ 7 विल बी 7 into what? We should write factor of 7 is 7 because there is no factor of 7 excepting 7 and 1. So we have write is 7 because we should not consider here 1 as a factor. So its power will be 1. So number of order pair, as we have discussed in previous question that number of order is we should add 1 to the power of prime factor. So here power is 1, we should add 1 to 1. So this is 2. Number of orders is equal to 2. Number of orders is equal to 2. Okay students, now we should write here that what are the orders. So what are the orders? Orders are given below. ऑर्डर्स क्या क्या होंगे? ऑर्डर्स, पहला ऑर्डर हो जाएगा हमारा 1 क्रॉस 7 होगा और दूसरा ऑर्डर होगा 7 क्रॉस 1. It means students that if a matrix have 7 elements, then we can arrange that in 1 rows and 7 column, and in another way we can arrange 7 elements in 7 row and 1 columns. Okay students, so it was very good question based on the number of elements and number of order. Okay, now we should turn for next topic. Now we should discuss that what are the types of matrices. We will discuss here types is one by one in detail with example. Okay, so our next type is types of matrices. Types of matrices. Okay students, in this consideration we will learn about different type of matrices. So first matrix is row matrix. What? First matrix is a row matrix. Up to this topic we have recognized or we have known the what are rows and what are columns in any matrix. So we know that what is row. Row is if we move horizontal in the matrix representation, then we get number rows, and if we move vertically, then we get columns. Okay, so here we will discuss row matrix. So what is row matrix? If a matrix has number of rows is equal to 1, a matrix having only one row is called what? Is called row matrix. Is called रो मैट्रिक्स. एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें केवल एक ही रो हो उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं रो मैट्रिक्स. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ अ मैट्रिक्स इज गिवन बाय 1 2, 3, 4. This matrix has only one row and 4 columns, so we can write its order as 1 cross 4, because in this matrix number of rows is 1, so it is the example of row matrix. Okay students, now we should discuss column matrix. COLUMN, column matrix. So up to this heading you have assumed that what is the column matrix. In row matrix number of rows are 1, so in column matrix number of column will be 1. So a matrix having only one column is called what? Column matrix. Is called column matrix. That is, if we take an example, the such 1, 2, 3, 4. Here number of column is 1, so it is the example of column matrix. Okay students, it is the example of column matrix because it has only one column. Okay. Now we should discuss another type, that is type number 3, and that is rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix. Okay, what is rectangular matrix? एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें नंबर ऑफ रोज और नंबर ऑफ कॉलम इक्वल ना हो उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे रेक्टेंगुलर मैट्रिक्स. मीन्स अ मैट्रिक्स in which number of rows and number of columns are unequal, that is called rectangular matrix. A matrix having unequal number of columns and rows is called rectangular matrix. What is called rectangular matrix? एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें नंबर ऑफ रोज और नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स इक्वल नहीं होते हैं उसे बोलते हैं रेक्टेंगुलर मैट्रिक्स. इफ m denotes to number of rows and n denotes number of column, then m not is equal to n for rectangular matrix. Okay students, we can take an example, that is A is equal to what? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the example of rectangular matrix because here number of rows are 2 and number of columns are 3. And we know that 2 and 3 are not equal. So this is the example of rectangular matrix. Okay. If you have any confusion, you can contact us in comment section and classroom students can discuss the doubts. Okay students. if आप लोगों को कोई प्रॉब्लम्स है तो आप डिस्कस कर सकते हैं विदाउट एनी हेजिटेशन. Okay, so now we should turn towards the next type of matrix, that is what? Now we will discuss square matrix. We will discuss square matrix. Square matrix. Okay students, what is square matrix? A matrix in which number of rows and number of columns are equal is called row matrix। मीन्स एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें नंबर ऑफ रोज और नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स इक्वल हो जाएं उसको हम बोलेंगे व्हाट, स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, इन दिस केस आल्सो वी शुड टेक m which represent number of rows and n which represent number of columns। so m is equal to n in case of square matrix। we can write a is equal to what, that is 1 2 3 4। here number of row is 2 and number of columns are also 2, so we can write its order as 2 cross 2। here in this case number of rows and columns are equal, so it is the example of row matrix, square matrix। okay students, now we should turn next matrix। that is diagonal matrix। what, that is diagonal matrix। okay students, now we should discuss diagonal matrix। so before discussing the definition of diagonal matrix, we should know that what is diagonal। as in matrix we write the number of elements in some form of row and some columns। if we draw a line from left side, from the top of left side, and line meets to the bottom of left side, then all the elements along that particular line will be the elements of diagonal, and that is called diagonal। okay, so in case of diagonal matrix, what will be the diagonal matrix? diagonal matrix is a matrix in which elements accepting the diagonal are 0। मीन्स डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स एक ऐसा स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स होता है जिसमें डायगोनल के एलिमेंट्स को छोड़ करके सभी एलिमेंट्स क्या होते हैं, 0 होते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, इफ वी राइट ए एज 1 0 0 0 2 3 0 2 0 0 0 3, it is the example of diagonal matrix। why? because in this matrix the elements accepting the diagonal are 0, and it is the definition of diagonal matrix that elements accepting the diagonal are 0। so this is the example of diagonal matrix। okay students, now we should go towards next matrix, that is scalar matrix। what? that is scalar matrix, SCALAR, scalar matrix। scalar matrix is a special form of diagonal matrix। okay, scalar matrix is a special form of diagonal matrix in which all the elements of diagonal are equal। if we write all elements equal, if we write its element as k k k, here all elements of diagonal are equal, so it is an example of scalar matrix। so if all elements of a diagonal, all diagonal elements of a diagonal matrix are equal, then that diagonal matrix will be called scalar matrix. It appears in the example that all diagonal elements are equal, that are k k k. So it is an example of scalar matrix. Okay, now we should turn towards next matrix, that is unit or identity matrix. Unit or identity matrix. Unit or identity matrix. Students, it is represented by I. Okay students, अब देखिए ये क्या है, स्केलर मैट्रिक्स का एक स्पेशल फॉर्म है. इट मीन्स स्केलर मैट्रिक्स में अगर जो हम सभी डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स को 1 1 कर दें, जैसा कि नाम से क्लियर है, यूनिट मीन्स क्या होता है 1. सो इफ ऑल एलिमेंट्स ऑफ अ डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स, all diagonal elements of a diagonal matrix are 1, then that diagonal matrix will be called what? Unit or identity matrix, as appears in this example. Okay, that all diagonal elements are 1. So it is an example of identity matrix. Here what are number of columns and rows? Number of columns are 3 and number of rows are also 3. So its order is what? Order is 3, and in this case identity matrix will be represented by I3. I3 means an identity matrix in which there are 3 rows and 3 columns. If we write any matrix as IN, it means identity matrix of order n, means here are n rows and n columns. Okay students, if you have any confusion, you can ask question. Your doubt will be cleared. Go with 0 doubts to your home. It's your responsibility. You can ask any question. आप किसी भी क्वेश्चन को विदाउट एनी हेजिटेशन पूछ सकते हैं. मैं आपको 1 मिनट के लिए 1 या 2 मिनट का मैं टाइम देता हूं, जिसमें आपको अभी तक मैंने जितना पढ़ाया वो उतना समराइज कर लीजिए, और 2 मिनट के बाद अगर जो आपको कोई डाउट होता है तो आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. तब तक के लिए मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए आपको समराइज करने का टाइम देता हूं जितना मैं अभी तक पढ़ाया. ओके, ओके स्टूडेंट्स, मुझसे आशा है कि आपने इतने समय में जितना मैंने अभी तक बताया था उतने टॉपिक को समराइज कर लिया होगा। अगर जो किसी को कोई दिक्कत है तो आप अभी कोई डाउट हो तो अभी आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं। नो डाउट्स? चलिए ओके, चलिए बढ़ते हैं आगे। अगर जो कोई डाउट नहीं है तो चलिए हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं। ठीक है, अगले टाइप की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। नेक्स्ट टाइप इज सिंगलटन मैट्रिक्स। As clear from one, singleton, single means one. तो a matrix in which there are only one elements, there is only one element. If we write a such as any element 3 here, how many elements are there under the matrix? Only 3. Number of elements in this matrix is 1. So it is an example of singleton matrix. Singleton matrix means a matrix in which number of elements are 1 is called singleton matrix. Here A is equal to, in this matrix representation, element is 3. So here number of elements are 1. So it is an example of singleton matrix. Now we should turn towards next matrix, that is what? That is horizontal matrix. Horizontal matrix. What is horizontal matrix? Okay students, horizontal matrix, a matrix in which what? In which number of rows is less than number of columns is called what? Is called horizontal मैट्रिक्स। एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें नंबर ऑफ रोज क्या है, नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स से कम है, उसे हम लोग बोलते हैं हॉरिजॉन्टल मैट्रिक्स। ओके, इफ वी शुड टेक एन एग्जांपल दैट इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 हियर number of rows is 2 and number of column is 4. Here number of row is less than number of column, so it is an example of what? Horizontal matrix. Who is horizontal matrix? Okay students, now we should tell about next matrix, that is vertical matrix. What? That is vertical matrix. So in horizontal matrix, number of rows is less than number of column, but in vertical matrix number of rows is more than what? More than number of columns is called what? Vertical matrix. एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें नंबर ऑफ रोज क्या है, नंबर ऑफ कॉलम से अधिक हो जाए, उसको हम बोलेंगे क्या? वर्टिकल मैट्रिक्स बोलेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, इफ वी राइट एन मैट्रिक्स सच एज दिस, हियर नंबर ऑफ रोज इज 3 1 2 5 6 3 4. Here number of rows are 3 but number of column is 2, so it is an example of vertical matrix. Okay, any doubts? किसी को कोई डाउट्स पूछ सकते हैं विदाउट एनी हेजिटेशन। गो विथ जीरो डाउट, कम विथ more doubts from your home and go with 0 doubts from here or from classroom. It's our main motto. Okay students, now we should discuss next type of matrix. That is what? That is null matrix. Null or zero matrix. Okay students, what is null or zero matrix? A matrix in which all elements are zero. A matrix in which all elements are zero is called null or zero matrix. एक ऐसा मैट्रिक्स जिसमें सभी एलिमेंट्स जीरो हों उसी हम लोग बोलते हैं नल और जीरो मैट्रिक्स. ओके, इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय O. So here all elements will be 0, 0, 0. So it is an example of zero matrix. Okay, this is an example of zero matrix. Here number of rows are 3 and number of columns are equal to 3. Here number of rows and number of columns may be different. Okay, you can write another example 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Number of rows 3 and number of column 2. So order is 3 cross 2. Okay, so in null or zero matrix all elements of matrix is 0. Okay students, तो आज की क्लास में हमने क्या क्या डिस्कशन किया एक बार समराइज कर लेते हैं. आज की क्लास में हमने डिस्कस किया मैट्रिक्स की डेफिनेशन. क्या होती है मैट्रिक्स की डेफिनेशन? अ मैट्रिक्स इज अरेंजमेंट ऑफ mn एलिमेंट्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ m rows and n columns or in form of n rows and n columns. After that, here we discuss two problems related to number of elements and how to find number of ordered pairs on the basis of number of elements. We have discussed two problems. In first problem, we take number of elements 12. In that case, we got 6 ordered pairs. And in other question, जिसको मैंने आप लोगों को दिया था करने के लिए, उसमें 7 एलिमेंट्स थे. उसमें हमने कितने ऑर्डर पेयर पाए थे? 2 ऑर्डर पेयर पाए थे. हमने ऑर्डर पेयर प्राप्त करने का तरीका भी शॉर्टकट भी बताया था. कैसे? हमने बताया जो नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स हैं उनको प्राइम फैक्टराइज करिए, उसके बाद प्राइम फैक्टर्स की पावर को 1 इंक्रीमेंट करा के मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, जो आएगा वही आपका क्या होगा? फाइनली आंसर हो जाएगा. ठीक है, नंबर ऑफ ऑर्डर पेयर के लिए. उसके बाद स्टूडेंट्स हमने डिस्कस किया टाइप्स ऑफ मैट्रिक्सेस डिस्कस किया, जिसमें हम बाइनरी मैट्रिक्सेस लिया, जैसे रो मैट्रिक्स, कॉलम मैट्रिक्स, हॉरिजॉन्टल मैट्रिक्स, वर्टिकल मैट्रिक्स, जीरो मैट्रिक्स, आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स, स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स, रेक्टेंगुलर मैट्रिक्स, सिंगलटन मैट्रिक्स. इस सारे मैट्रिक्स को हमने डिस्कस किया. ओके, सो इफ यू हैव डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क प्रॉब्लम. वी आर सेइंग more and more time, and if students who will see this lecture on YouTube, they can also ask the question in comment section. Their solution will be provided. Okay, so now we will come with next lecture and with interesting question. Thank you very much.